Hi there everyone. Today we are going to be looking into this algebra problem, and it goes as follows. In a basketball free throw competition, Michael gets 5 points for making a basket and loses 1 point for missing a basket. Out of 15 attempts, Michael makes X baskets. Which of the following equations represents the relationship between his total score, Y, and X? Pause the video now if you want to try this out on your own, and I'll get started in just a second. Alright, let's first get started by highlighting some of the pertinent information for this problem. So we know that Michael gets 5 points for making a basket. We know that he loses 1 point for missing a basket. And we know that he has 15 attempts total. And out of those 15 attempts, Michael makes X baskets. So that's going to be some number between 0 and 15. So the ultimate goal for this problem is to find an equation that represents the relationship between his total score and this variable x, which is equal to the number of baskets that he has made. So let's just start off by setting up this equation. So total score is going to be equal to, well, we know he has 5 points for making a basket, so 5 times baskets made. And we know he loses 1 point for missing a basket. So the second part of the total score equation is going to be minus 1 times baskets missed. Now, let's start to fill in the pieces of this equation. So we know that y represents the total score, and we know that x represents the number of baskets made, so we can replace that. However, when we get to baskets missed, we might be confused a little bit because we aren't expressly given any variable that we can replace that with. So how are we going to get around this confusion? So the key to progressing in this problem is going to be to use that third piece of information that we haven't looked at yet, which is that Michael has 15 attempts total. So think about it this way. If you have 15 attempts, then the sum of the baskets that you make and the sum of the baskets that you miss is going to be equal to those 15 attempts. Whether you miss them all or make them all or some combination of that, 15 is going to equal the number of baskets made plus the number of baskets missed. And this is going to be the key to filling in the rest of this equation here. Since we know that the number of baskets made is equal to x, then what we can do is subtract it over to the other side where the 15 is to isolate a value for the number of baskets missed. So all of this, subtract x from both sides, and what you're going to get is 15 minus x is equal to the number of baskets missed. So let's get some more space here and rewrite this equation for y. And then we can use this equation that we've just developed right here to finally answer this question. So y is equal to 5x minus 1 times the baskets missed. But what we're going to do is replace that with the value that we found, 15 minus x. And then all we have to do is simplify, and then we'll have our final answer. Now for this final simplification, I'm just going to change everything to the same color and go through this quickly. We have this 1 here that we can easily distribute through the problem. The minus 1 distributed to the 15 is going to give us a minus 15, and this negative 1 distributed to this negative x is going to give us plus x. We're going to collect these x terms together. We have a 5x plus x, which will give us 6x minus 15, is equal to y. Going back to the problem, we can see that the correct answer is option C. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer them for you. And have a great day.